Hi, in this video I will be showing you this. It's the Vax Gator 10.8 volt handheld vacuum cleaner. What I want to do today, first of all get it unboxed, show you some of the features and benefits that it offers, then I'm going to give you a couple of demonstrations of it. So first of all, let's get the vacuum unboxed. So we've got a charger, clearly being a cordless handheld model, it's going to need to be charged up at some point. So we've got the little charger there, and here we go, this is the handheld itself. When I'm unpacking vacuum cleaners, whether it's a corded or cordless one, I often comment on the packaging that the manufacturer is providing the vacuum in, and I must say I'm pretty impressed with Vax. A lot of this will be, I don't know if you can see in there, but there's a piece of brown cardboard similar to this at the end, and you know, apart from the polythene bags, then pretty much all of this can be recycled, so well done Vax. But I think what I want to do is I'm just going to take the tape off and get all the packaging to one side, then we can start to have a look at the vacuum itself. Here we go, here's the vacuum itself. Do you know what? I'm actually really impressed. It's very lightweight, very easy to hold. There's quite a few handheld vacuums that I've talked about over the years, and some of them can be quite heavy. This one's only 1.2 kilograms. It's got a nice easy grip handle at the back. It's very well positioned to turn the vacuum on and off. So it's nice and simple, you've not got different power levels, it's just basically on or off. On this model you get approximately 15 minutes runtime, which for this kind of vacuum personally I think is more than enough. And to charge it, it's really easy. All you need to do is just get the charger, that just plugs in into the back there, and according to Vax it takes approximately 12 hours to charge. I did wonder why Vax called this the Gator vacuum, and I realised that when I went to have a look at emptying the bin. If you press the two buttons under here, like that, then it opens up like that. And I must admit, when I first did it, it quite amused me actually. But anyway, so that's it. Press the two buttons and then you've got the ability to empty the bin. Now of course you're going to do this over a bin, ideally outside, because the capacity on this is 0.3 litres. So actually for a handheld vacuum that's pretty good. There are some main cordless vacuums on the market that are charging a whole load more than this, where the capacity of the bin is actually the same or even a touch less. Also for maintenance and cleaning purposes, you can take the bin off. You just press the button on top here that says filter, and then the whole bin is removed. And then once you've got that off, then you can take the filter out and you can give that a clean if you want to. Personally, I'm not too sure if I'd clean that under running water. I'll probably just get a damp, say microfiber cloth, give it a wipe out inside, and then just let it dry before you put it back together. With a filter, couldn't be easier to clean. All you need to do is first of all give it a bit of a tap just to get the majority of the residue off. Then on the odd occasion you'll need to give it a wash, and I'll just give it a rinse under cool water, but you do need to make sure it's completely and utterly dry before you put it back in the vacuum. And for that reason I would always try and buy a spare filter, and then what that means is that you can give this a wash, a really good clean, and then leave it in a place to dry for around 24 hours, and in that time you've got a spare filter that you can put back in the vacuum and carry on vacuuming. So with some cordless vacuums you do get accessories with it. You don't necessarily with this one, but you do have a crevice attachment as part of the vacuum itself. And I suppose a couple of ways of using the vacuum. You can either just use it like that if you had say a larger surface area to vacuum on, although if you wanted to get into tighter spaces, just pull that out and you've got, it's like a mini crevice tool built into the vacuum. I must admit I really like that. But I think enough talking, what I need to do is I'm just going to do a couple of demonstrations to see how well it can perform. For the first test, I've just put some breakfast cereal on the worktop here. As you can see, some of the bits are quite big, so it'll be really interesting to see how it gets on. But let's have a go. Well, that wasn't an issue at all, ever so easy. For the second demonstration, what I've done is I've just put some porridge oats next to a hob here on our display. I've also extended the nozzle out to see how well it copes. So let's have a go. Absolutely brilliant, really impressed. If you're as impressed as I am with this, and if you're thinking of purchasing one, I have provided a link below to show you where to get one at a competitive price. Hope you enjoyed this quick video on the Vax Gator 10.8 volt handheld vacuum cleaner. Still amuses me doing that. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. I would appreciate it if you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just give us a quick thumbs up, click subscribe, leave any comments below. I'd always ask for comments, whether it's good or bad, about the video. I just want to give you a couple of demonstrations just to show you how well it performs. Also, if you have got one of these, not necessarily this model, but if you've got a model like this in the Vax range, then let me know what you think about it, because I do always appreciate the feedback. Thanks for joining me today.